my channel. The struggle is real with the makeup nurse. Today is First Impressions Friday and I'm going to the airport, so I'm excited about that. So anyway, and I get to use a bunch of makeup from my Busy Beauty box. So I am going to try this eyeshadow primer with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24-Hour Anti-Crease Eyeshadow Primer. And now I'm excited that I have a new eyeshadow primer that I can use for Too Faced Tuesday, and then the rest I can use up that other crappy eyeshadow. At least I'm hoping I like this. Okay, I am going to try this Morphe palette, the 35B Lisa Frank palette, and the reason why I'm not trying something else is because I got this from mixsy, and as you heard in other videos, I'm only here through to the end of June, first week of July, and I won't be able to try these, and I have to obviously give them back to hers. I can't keep them forever, but so I figured I'd try this out and save my other palettes for whenever I don't have someone to swap with. Okay, but I am going to try these, go out of my comfort zone and try these brushes, which I'm looking at them, I'm like, they're not my orange brushes. Okay, let's try this brush. And will that work? And this is the Doe Color Fantasy brush, and I don't even see like names on it, so you know me, it's gonna be hard to do this without names. Oh, and it even has names on the, it's very faint, but it has names on here. And there's so many colors, I'm not sure. Well, you know me, purple. So I'm gonna go in with this light purple shade called Prancing Eunice. Not even cleaned my other brushes. It's like, I want to use them. No, I'm kidding. I am, but I'm not. I'm a creature of habit. But you know what? This primer is so much better. I mean, this is a cute packaging and it's got a mirror, but the mirror is like a little heart, so it takes away like a lot of it, so it's kind of hard to do. And I'm sure if they, I don't know how much this palette was, but I'm sure it wasn't that cheap. And they could have made it cheaper by not even putting a mirror in. I don't know. Especially if it's like that. I'm not big into the packaging. Obviously, I want the scent and I want the names on the palette. Otherwise, I don't care, but make it as cheap as possible by, you know, making it less less cute or something. Okay, I'm gonna use this angled brush. I don't know. I couldn't find a brush that actually will work for me. But I'm gonna go in with this, I guess, the darker shade, Sky. It's a darker purple shade here. And just put this on the outside. Yeah, there's just some things that I was like dying to get into from that box. But I'm like, you know what? I gotta do this first, or you know, whatever. Because I want to do first impressions before I do it in another type of video, like my Too Faced stuff or my Tarte stuff, you know. So I was like, I gotta use this first, you know, etc. Because I can't do that and then first impressions, and then it's not first impressions, right? Okay. These brushes are nice, but they're not like, the tip is not what I'm used to. Like for my crease brush, I kind of want it, you know, like not as thick, you know. I want it like a little bit thinner. And for the outside, I like this where it's a little bit thicker, but it's pointing where you can get it in. And then of course, I do have flat brushes there, so I should be okay with that. Okay. Okay, let's use this pink shade here. It's called Priscilla. It's a little shimmer shade. Oh. Pat it down over this crappy cut crease. That's why I do this first, because it'll just stick to the brush and make my brush out. I mean, yeah, I clean it, but it'll probably like be harder for that. Okay, there are some flat brushes, so let's try this one. And let's get this wet and dip into this pink shade. I'll be happy when this cut crease is gone. I can just use something that's not so like sticky. I mean, I guess that's what it's supposed to do, but it's like thick. And it's a little too dark for me, so I feel like the color is harder to, you have to add more to it. And why do I use it even on first impressions? Just because it's one more application. And it's nice to do. Okay, let's use this shimmer purple shade here. And this is Rainbow Majesty. And let's put that in the middle. Just to kind of transition the dark purple into the pink. Okay. Okay, I did get the liquid eyeliner for eyelashes, but I really don't, you know me, I'd struggle putting eyelashes on, and I don't really have time for that. So maybe I'll do it another time. And so I don't know if that, because it's supposed to be like eyeliner with like a glue that you're supposed to put on, but it supposedly dries right away. And I could probably use it without lashes, but I don't know. I'm not sure. So I just don't want to deal with it right now. So anyway, I'm going to go in with Bubble Tea, and this is a gel pencil, and this is from Beauty Creations. And I don't have anything from Beauty Creations, so this is nice. Wait, is that a... No, it can't be. It's got to be an eyeliner. So let's put this on. I wish I could put this stand in my bathroom, because it has the mirror right behind it. But I'd be putting the stand on the side and looking into the mirror, and it'd be, so This is, I guess, the best. I wish I had, like, it wasn't a sink and then like this one little, I don't know, you know how hotel bathrooms are. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, and for primer, I'm gonna finally use the Dunkin' Elf primer. You know, somebody, I was watching Makeup Obsessed Mommy, and she used this, and she said you can, let me see if I get it right. She said that you can smell it like after you apply, and then it goes away. So it's very light. I'm not really smelling it. Yeah, she did a video on this, and she even got the big sponge. And she said she actually liked it. I was like, I didn't get the sponge because I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to use that big, it's like a big donut and you put makeup. I'm like, no, I don't need that. It's not, now if it was a scented sponge, you know, that would have been mine. I would have gotten it. I don't care how awkward it would be. Okay, I don't have a new foundation, so I'll be back. I almost forgot. I do have this Coffee to Glow Under Eye Energy Treatment. So I'm gonna put this on. I think it's kind of like a primer, I think. I always forget to use it. And I was just about to put on my foundation. Not really smelling the coffee. And my scent has not been very good lately. It's digressed. But that's okay. It'll get better. Okay, now I'm gonna go use foundation. Okay, now we're gonna try the Balm, Flower Beauty Balm by Bitten. And I don't know where my scissors are. Okay, let's try this. I've tried, ooh, this is a little dark. The other ones, the other shade, I forget what it was called. But that, I accidentally bought 2 of them. So, that is in my bits and pieces bag for my next giveaway. This might be a little, ooh. The other one was a more like lighter pink, and it just melted in to the skin. This is a lot more pigmented. Whew. It's a good thing I'm going to the airport. We'll fix it though. We'll get it down. And if not, I'm gonna have a mask on anyway. They'll be like, did you get burnt? Oh, use less of this one, this color, than the other one. The other one just like kind of absorbed into the sponge, and you had to do it like twice. This one, whew, pigmented. Okay, I don't have any new what's it called, powder, so I'm just going to use this powder from the Ruby Kisses that I've been using. But I want to try this brush to see how it works, because I'm used to using this like more dense brush for this, but I don't see a dense brush in this collection. So I feel like I'm using more with this brush than I normally do, because it's not as dense maybe. I don't know. Okay, now let's see if there's another brush for the T-zone. This is probably more of a highlight brush, but I'm gonna go in with and see if it works as for my T-zone. because I use the same NARS highlighting brush every day for my highlight. Yeah, I have all these brushes and I use the exact same brushes. I still have tons of brushes I still haven't even tried. Okay, I still haven't tried these three, and these are from LaRousse, and they are very expensive. And I still haven't tried those three. And there's plenty more that aren't even in the plastic that I haven't tried. But anyway, let's go in with bronzer. I don't know if I have a good contour brush, so I'm just gonna use my normal. I mean, I have this one, but it's more of a stippling brush. Well, let's just try it, I guess. It's too round, too wide, I think, but let's try it. And I'm using the other Bread and Butter bronzer, and this one is in the shade Baked. Oh, they have a little brush in here. Huh. Guess I could use that. But is it? I don't think it's as soft. Let's try it. I didn't even realize they had that in here. I think I've used these brushes in the past, and it. Oh, but you know what? I think it would be a good nose one. Oh. No, this isn't working. Okay, I'm going back to this one. Even though it's wide, it's working. We can make it work. But I think it's more of a stippling brush for either foundation or cream blushes instead of a sponge. That's probably what I would use it for, is it more so for. Although I usually use my sponge for those cream blushes, so okay. And then for my nose contour, I think there was something in here that I'm like, oh, I could probably try that. I don't know. Oh, maybe it was this one that I've already used for my eyeshadow. Maybe I'll try this brush, even though it's a shadow brush. Let's see how well it works for my nose contour. Actually, that didn't work too bad. And these brushes are so nice. This, no, it didn't work. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in. Well, all right, I'll go in with this. I like the other brush better, but because it's like more stiff and it's angled. That's what I like it for. But let's see how well this. I'm using this. It's just more dense, so it kind of blends it in a little bit better. The contour. So I dropped that, and look what my brand new palette. That's right, it's the Sugar Peach Wet and Dry Face and Eyeshadow Palette from Too Faced. So I guess I'm gonna use that shade right now, and this is the Sugared Peach. just because it's broken. But see, it's not going on as good because it took the broken powder. So sad. Okay. I'm gonna use this peach honey, even though it's, I think it's kind of like supposed to be a bronzer, at least for me. And I'm just gonna kind of go over the other bronzer. I wish I could smell it today. I'm not having a good time smelling. I'm just not having a good makeup day either. Okay, let's do the highlight. And this is Peach Pearl. I don't know if this is really a highlight, but I'm using it as a highlight. Man, this is really powdery, guys. Like, no wonder why I dropped it and it broke. It's very powdery. But it smells good, so that's all that matters, right? For eyebrows, I don't have a new eyebrow thing, but I do have this thingy here. I thought it was going to be another brush, but we have these brushes that I want to go in with. So with the iMethod Beauty eyebrow stamp, what I've been doing is, because the stamp just didn't work for me, just going in with it and using a brow brush and coloring it in, because this seems to go faster for me, and then that way I'm not wasting the product, because it goes on nice and smooth. And then I can just take this and and that's what I've been doing with the iMethod Beauty, instead of doing the actual stamp, because that just was too complicated for me. Okay, now let's go in with, man, my little table is getting really messy. And let's do our under our eyes. And let's go with, do we have, okay, we have some of the flat brush. So I'll use this one, and let's go in with the Priscilla shade, the pink one that I did for the inner corner, because that one didn't seem to show up as much in the corner, probably because I used that cut crease. So let's make this pop a little bit more. Plus we have the little pink eyeliner in there. And actually, let's put just a pop of the purple lighter shade just in the middle there. See if that gives a little pop. Okay. All right, so now we are going to try the Tarte liner, Tarte liner and Cutie Pie, and this is the Lip Architect lipstick and liner. So Oh, it's lipstick and liner. I thought this was, both sides was just a liner. So let's try that. I'm the worst at staying in lines. Okay, let's try this. Oh, it's creamy. Ah, a bunch of it just broke though. That's a lot of product. Of course, it had to be my Tarte. And as you know, I don't have too much Too Faced and Tarte stuff like this. I like it though. Okay, now let's do setting spray. And we are going to do the Ciete London Everyday Vacay. And I think it's supposed to smell, I thought it said it smelled like coconut on that package. So I think I smell the coconut. And I'm doing my mascara last because I used to do it last because after I did setting spray, I would see mascara like right there. But then I'm like, well, you know, it's been kind of getting better. But then it's been gluing my eyes shut. But now I wish I would have, because I always do my mascara and then finish my eyes, because that way I can, if it does transfer, I can fix it. And then my eyes aren't completely fixed. That's okay. So this is the Ico. I thought I had this one, but I had a different one. This is the Lengthening Skinny Brush Mascara Long and Tall. So I have a similar one from them, but not this one. So I figured I'd keep this one. But the Stila one I do have. So that is going to be in my bits and pieces makeup bag. So I'm not going, since I'm going to the airport today, oh, I like that. And the brush is kind of like a weird wand. Look at that. But so that means I won't be home for another 2 weeks. And I have some of the stuff here in the bag there, so I'm not sure. So I was going to open up another giveaway because I'm at like 231 or something like that, which is close to the 250. But then it would be open for over 2 weeks because I won't be able to close it till I get home, and I can give my husband this stuff because he always ships it, because it's cheaper to ship it in Georgia than California. So I just have him ship the stuff. So let me know if you think that I should just do one and keep it open for longer, or do you guys like the more, the shorter time frame for giveaways? Let me know, because if that's something that you think would work, I can upload a giveaway video. I hate doing my lower lashes, guys. And this is a skinny wand. I'm just not doing very well today. So the other one that I had from Eyeko was the Rock Out and Lash Out mascara, and this had this type of wand, so it's a different wand. But look at what it did with my eyelashes. I don't know. Is it like too spidery? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's finish our eyes. So we're gonna go in with this shade here for my highlight, and that's Rory. R-O-A-R-Y, Rory. Let me know if you guys want to see the video of the stuff that I picked out for my friend to take to her this weekend. So let me know if you want to see that, and I can film it when I get there. Just comment below. And then for the inner corners of my eyes, you know what? I'm going to use the same shade. I was going to use like more of a pinky, another peachy shade, but no, you know what? I'm going with this shade. All right. This finally, sorry, this is a long video, is the final look using all the new things for today. The eyelashes, mascara, I don't know. I'm kind of, you know, whatever. That blush was a little, I have to go remember that I need to go a little bit lighter on that, but in the end, I think it blended in pretty good. I don't think it's as noticeable right now. Everything else, I think I liked. Yeah, the setting spray, the brushes, you know, it's just me. They are fine, but like some of them aren't the shape that I'm used to and stuff like this. So I'll probably end up still using most of the same ones that I always do. And this eyeshadow primer was so much better. I liked the Tarte. The palette was great. Thank you, mixsy. Anyway, I think that's about it. The riddle of the day is, what is a rabbit's favorite type of music? Comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend.